It is almost summer and everywhere smells like fish, except for right down by the sea, where if you hold your nose just right, you can smell the sprawling jasmine and the salt water instead. Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm a teacher librarian in Canberra, Australia, and today I'm going to talk to you about this book, Other Words for Home by Jasmine Warga. I hope I got that name right. Wow, I have to say that this book just kept me reading. I started it yesterday, I finished it this afternoon, I just had to come home and finish it. It is the story of Jude. Jude, it starts off in Syria in a fishing village or a fishing town, tourist town in Syria, and Jude's family are having a few problems. The war hasn't come to them yet, but things are starting to hot up in Syria. Her father and her brother are always fighting. Her brother is at university and he does not like the sovereign, and he wants to do things to rescue, save people that are not doing so well. And the family, the father is sort of saying, no, you need to look after your own, you need to be quiet, we don't want to bring strife to the family. So it's following that, it starts off following that family dynamic. And then it goes on that eventually Jude and her mother have to leave. And so they go to America where they have an uncle. Well, it's Jude's uncle is living and he's doing quite well. He's a doctor there. So they go to live with him. And so from there, you've had the little taste of what life is like in Syria, what it's like to be to leave, and what it's like to come to America and be someone that is a bit different. In her case, she's Muslim, and she starts off not wearing a hijab, but partway through the book, she becomes a woman and needs to start wearing the hijab. So it covers a whole range of things. The whole thing of missing her family, having to learn English more than what she already knows, fitting into a school, her cousin not necessarily understanding, although her uncle is Arabic, this girl does not speak Arabic because her mother is American, finding her place in school, and then coming to terms with hatred, people hating her for being Muslim in America and the hate crimes that occur and how she has to deal with it. It is really powerful. It is set in America. It reminds me a lot of the book, I have reviewed it before, Songbirds, which is set in Melbourne. This one has a lot, I feel like it has a lot more hope. This girl is more hopeful, or it's more happy, or there's something, because it kept me wanting to read. I had the same thing with Songbird, but it, to me, the character was a little bit more sad. But the difference being is that in this book, they come to family. So they have family that are guiding them through being in America, whereas in Songbird, the young girl is in Melbourne with her mother, and her mother does not speak any English and they have no one to help them. So the little girl is relied on, which I understand it is quite a thing that occurs a lot. There are a lot of children that do come to a new country as refugees in particular find that they are the people learning English, so therefore they then have to go with their parents to social security or to the doctor or whatever so that they can be the translators. This book doesn't show any of that. I highly recommend this one. Go and find it. It is in my school library. I have bought it particularly for them. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And I didn't say it's a book in verse, so you might have thought, why was I reading it so in such a stilted way at the start? It's because it is a book in verse. It makes it pretty easy to read, leaves a lot to the imagination, and you just build empathy through this simple but powerful text. Thanks for watching.